Howdy ho, airbenders, how you doing? This is Miss Melliflow's Hot Tea Tarot. So I changed the name just so it is labeled what it is, because this is the hot tea for your higher consciousness. Something for your soul to sip on. Right, so we're doing December because we got through this year, believe it or not. Crazy as it's been, fast and furious as it is. Right, so don't even remember what I was doing at the beginning of this year. It's a whole new me, it's a whole new you. Anyway, I've got a whole heap of cards on the table. So how I'm going to do this reading is I'm gonna do a what do you call it, Romany spread, right? So the big one, it is 7 cards past, 7 cards coming into the present, 7 cards going into the future. It could be how your December is, could be this is how it's flowed into December, it could be how your year's been. Let's see how it goes. But I'm going to throw a few different cards from a few different other decks first that I've collected this year, and then we're going to do it with the Greenwood. So I am going to do individual signs at the end. So I'm going to put timestamps, and I will put a timestamp at the end of the reading, of the big reading, so because I'll do an overview at the overview spot if you just want to watch that. But I would suggest read the whole thing. Watch it if you're going to get in. It's going to take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, let's say half hour. I hope you stick in. If you like my stuff, please hit like and subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 people, because if I get 1,000 peeps, then I can do lives here on YouTube. So that'd be fun. On that note, let's shuffle some cards. And every time I have the heart and soul out, I usually start with it because I like to set the tone with a little bit of heart and soul. What do we got for December for the year, peeps? Got something to, how to use the cards. You can use them in heaps of different ways. If you want a deck just for inspiration, just something every day, this deck is actually really good. You get them from Booktopia if you're from Australia. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm not shuffling them well. Alright, let's line them up, air people. Sorry to take time to shuffle, but I want to get it right. Let's not be haphazard. These cards are really interesting to hold and fold. How they fold into the deck. Okay, hearts. Let's shuffle our hearts. Alright, let's do this, air peeps. There's one in there that's sitting odd. Let's do it anyway. I'm going to go with the one that hit the table first. Ooh. So, this card signifies expansions, the accomplishments and success that has come as a result of doing what you love, or something that has great meaning for you. You are creating something of lasting value that will be enjoyed by others for years to come. A strong sense of teamwork and fulfillment is abound. There you are. So you've been creating, you've been expanding. Even if it hurt a little bit, you've been expanding a new dimension. And there's going to be a reward. It's great meaning and reward for you because you've been doing something meaningful. All right, this year with this change, we're going to go, we're going to go with the Buddhism. This is the Buddhism reading card, surprise, with the Buddha on it. All right, because I've really picked a mix of decks for December so we can get a few different energies in this beginning and see how we set the tone. What do we got for the air peeps for December 2020? We have letting go. Some of us think about holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Herman Hesse. Letting go simply means allowing things to be as they are without constantly struggling to control or resist an outcome or continually remind yourself of an unhappy past or a negative emotion. Simply let go. Letting go. All right. That's been a bit concurrent in a few readings. In the Earth Weekly, it was like, let go. You got to go with the river. You got to go with the flow. And just sometimes that holding on actually held on to hurt. And it's like, stop fighting sometimes so hard to hold on to something that's hurting you. It's time to let it go. Let it go and let it move. Okay, so heart and soul, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get one from the Starseed Oracle. See, Starseed Oracle. This is Rebecca. Rebecca Campbell. The deck box is on the floor. Alright, one for the air peeps for Rebecca Campbell for December. As we go into this new year in our Christmas festive season, what have we got? One piece of little bit of wisdom. Thank you very much. Ooh, jump into your change. Andromedan energy, adventures, say yes to change. Andromedan, look at that. Andromeda. Jump in, take a change, expansion, accomplishment, success, jump in. Ooh, so let go and jump in. How exciting. All right, One more from, so we're going to do, because I love them, the Earth Magic. Let's see what we got for Earth Magic. Here's an Earth Magic for the Air Peeps for December. Thank you. Oh, love and compassion. Love and compassion. You know what? Sometimes you've got to be the change that you want to see. So if you want people to communicate in a certain manner, you've got to be that change you want to see. You've got to have the love and compassion inside of your heart. But I feel that you're going to have communication of love and compassion in this December. What a beautiful place. Where did I put our Buddha? I thought I put our Buddha. Oh, I did put our Buddha. Give me a sec. Sorry, we've lost our Buddha. Wow, he's right across the floor. Fell off. He's let it go. He's jumped in. He's fully jumped in. Let it go. I'm loving my rainbow brat t-shirt. I love this since I bought it. Right? Perfect. Okay. So, now the archetypes. So I did the weekly with the archetypes. They're pretty like hard-hitting sometimes. They're really unique sort of readings. Very different, modern, different to my Greenwood, which is why I did them weeklies like that this week. So I'm going to use the archetype again just to draw us one out for this one. Let's see what it's got for December. Oof. Okay. So you could be seeking wisdom and guidance. Sometimes that's why you come to a place like this, right? There's a mentor. There's a mentor of your heart, of your spirit, of your faith, of your fire, of your exosteric. There's a mentor coming. So it could be that you're looking for your vibe tribe. You know what? I was looking for my vibe tribe when I started this, and I was looking to find my vibe and get something congruent for me. But I also have been looking for mentors this year. I've hooked into a few readers. Like and subscribe, because you know what? There's a myriad. There's a whole heap of people doing a whole heap of different reads. And when I first started doing this, first few months, everybody was repeating the same thing to me because I was just looking at them to see what other people were doing, right? But and then I realized it was the same message over and over again. And I was like, these readings actually are hitting me in different spots, but same reading, sending me the same message. And I got it from the universe. It made no difference which reader I was watching at the time for a couple of months at the beginning, because I wasn't listening to the reading. I was watching it for other readings. But sometimes when you're looking for a mentor, you need to trust it, and you need to, I can suggest a few other readers if you're interested. There's a few other great readers that I follow. So, you know, but get it from a few different places. But you might find a mentor. You might be looking for that mentor and someone there to be with you and guide you, or you're going to be that mentor for somebody. It's time maybe for you to step up. Sometimes we're both. It's a journey together. So, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down the table, because for the 5 peeps, I didn't do that. I learned from the 5 peeps for the air peeps, so you get a better reading, right? So I'm going to turn it down to the table so you can see it running as I'm talking about it. I know you enjoy my face, but the cards are great, and I can show you how they connect even if we are on an odd angle. I like to see the pretties. I will see you after. I am going to do individual star signs. So I will do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and I'll timestamp them so you can jump from the readings. Actually, you know, Gemini will go straight through, but I am going to add them to the end and give you a little bit of individual energy just for you. I hope you enjoy. Let's hope you enjoy. Hope you still enjoy me. That's great. Did my hair today. It's looking great. Love it. All right. So 3 rows of 7. So 3 for how we got here, 3 for where we're now, the present, and 4 for where we're going. I mean, 7 for where we're going. So 1 row, 7 each. Let's do it. All right. First card out of the rank is the Green Man. So the Green Man is really connecting to our earthly power, and it's really on a very practical, divine masculine level, like really applying yourself and really watching and having a bit of faith in yourself. But you might have been looking, and if you're watching something like this, you're looking for something strong and meaningful and a really meaningful connection to the earth. Green Man didn't always care about people, cared about animals, cared about the land, really connecting to that. No, Peeps wasn't necessarily his thing. The Empress was more Peeps, but the Green Man. Alright, so then we have, so inside of this, you found a strength. You filled your cup. You've got the strength of the sun behind you. You're communicating yourself. There's a strength inside of you from trying to find this passion, because there has been decisions of faith, what you believe in, what you really believe in. Right, so this could be a person, but generally it's you. Like, even if they are all kings on the table, if you're a woman, it could be you. If you're a man, you could be you. It could be other people. Right, so anyway, so decision of faith, a strength. What do you believe in? What do you really believe in? Let's see, 3 4 more for how we got here. Oh, you really believe in yourself. You really believe in communicating as a real feminine, on a real feminine heart level. You know, so this may be cutting through the bullshit and really talking to people but you know, having compassion, having love in your heart, that love and compassion and letting go of all these things, but really communicating from the heart. Like, and that's where you've had to do. What is the decision of this communication? What is the decision for this queen, which is the Queen of Air, Queen of Arrows, which it could be any of the air signs. All right, air people. So the world has changed. What we hold on to and what we let go. You know, sometimes we're at the top of the wheel, sometimes we're at the bottom of the wheel. But this world, it just keeps turning over. And what happens is we've got what we have. We've got what we hold on to and what we let go. And sometimes it's let go of the colours so you can put another colour in. Let go of the old colour so you can add a whole heap of new colours to your cloak. All right, what do you let go of? What do you hold on to? It's time to work out how to weave that. All right, jump in. Expansion. I like it. All right, so we've got 5, so 2 more. 2 more on the table. 2 more for the air peeps. We've got 3, so we will put that one up there for fun. Okay, so we have, oof, this is a water sign child. So this is a really communicative child, loving, romantic. This may be romantic messages. This may be loving, romantic messages that you're going to start receiving. So the world has changed, but you're going to get some love coming in, and you feel that, or the change that you've done is because of this child, this loving, romantic child that you're looking after, maybe. Like, but this is either you, or this is messages coming in, or the child. So you might be reconnecting with your inner child and your inner emotions inside of this. But the world is changing, and what have we got? Reflection. We're looking back. Now, reflection's great. This is the hangman. This is the spot where we can look at our emotions, the moon, in our reflection, but we can remove our connectivity to it. We lay here and we look at it from a different angle, and we reflect on our past, and we reflect on how we got here. So this is a transition you're already doing. You're already inside of that, and we reflect looking back at this. Okay, so what have we got here coming into the present? We've got the World Tree. I love these. 2 cards are just continually coming out since I've started this Wheel of Fortune and this World Tree. So this path is the path of you. This is your seasons. This is how you approach getting older, and with your wisdom and where you go. So sometimes we cycle back on ourselves. You can see on our path to relearn or retouch base or can reconnect, and we learn something different and we get closer to ourselves. This is our tree. This is us. This is you. Okay. So coming into the presence, what have we got for the air peeps? Okay, so dedication. So this is dedication of the mind. This is really taking stock and really having to barrel down, finishing off administration, finishing off courses, really keeping your mind to the dedicated task. You know, there's no time to be too emotional about it. This is time to really dedicate down and on this change and on this path to you, and on that communication. Arrows being communication of the mind. All right, dedication is where the dedication to you and your path. All right, dedication maybe to a judgment. Maybe there's been a judgment going on into your life that's had a focus that you've really had to pay attention to. This could be like that sort of energy. Quite often we need to remember that this scary bear is actually something that we're making the big. Keep our eye on the goal. Keep our eye on the path. Keep our eye on the goal. Bear is not as scary. That's our imagination. That's our other people, what we think of other people thinking. That's what we think, and how big it is. Our idea is, when we're in a position of judgment, is that we focus on our goal. Keep our eye on the goal. With the Judgment card coming into the present state, let's see where this is going for the air peeps. Alright, so there's a few different types of ways that this is going. So there's a dedication, and then dedication to, maybe if you are have a call battle, that's a dedication to that change and to your cause that you've been going through. Or it could be contracts, it could be course, it could be thinking about what other people think about your life and what you're dedicating your energies to. Like, All right, this is the present state. Now, this card does warn in not getting too drunk and not getting too carried away and whimsical in your emotions. It does say, though, we are dancing in the rivers of life if we take this the right way. All right, this is really connecting your senses to your emotions in the moment. All right, really enjoying the moment that you're in, connecting the senses to the moment that you're in. So if you this is intoxicating, but you don't want this to make sure that you become, that it's too intoxicating, and it does warn of excess inside of this card, but it really does say there's a spot to dance and dance inside of your emotions. There might be a lot going on because we're at the halfway mark there with emotions. All right, this is interesting, air people. Let's see what's up. 3 cards. 3 cards left for this row. Okay, so there's a spark of life. Ace of Wands. This is like kapow. This is like new beginning. This is a new beginning in faith. This is a new beginning in what you believe. This is like, I have that mentor is going to perhaps give you some sort of inspiration. This jump in energy. All right, this is a jump in with your heart and your passion and your soul and your spirit. It's power. This is where we're going. All right, okay. So let's keep going. What do we got? So that's like, that's like God energy, jumping in, your faith, your spirit, your intuition. All right, spark of life. You're going to get some sort of inspiration. All right, what you reap is what you sow, what you put in, what your effort. This is a triumph card. This is triumphing in the spirit. Like the efforts that you've put in, the fruits of your labor, what you put in and in the beginning of the season, you gain your fruits and you get your harvest from. And this is on a real spiritual level. Bang, bang. All right, things are going to, maybe perhaps you go bang and you'll see the fruits of your labor. For years of labor, maybe. All right, and we've got emotional new beginning. All right, it's time to jump in. These are the waters of life. We're dancing in the rivers of life. We've got the spark of life sitting around this harbour and the reap of what you sow. So there's an emotional new beginning when you let go of all of this. Sometimes we think it makes us strong to hold on. It's stronger for you to let go and stop fighting for things that are no good, right? So we want to let go because we want this good. All right, an emotional new beginning. All right, what have we got? Emotional new beginning. I love it. So this is the present. This is going into the future. All right. So, all right. What have we got for the air peaks for December? This is great. What have we got? What's the inspiration? What's our self-love? What are we going? Where are we going with this December read? Oh, we got 3 out. So I'm going to go that one first. Ooh, so there's a struggle. So the struggle of the mind is, again, this bear. This is what we create. And so this has been through a challenge and a struggle unknown. This is maybe carrying the hurts and the fears of the past with you in this struggle and in this path, which says that with this dedication, there's still a little bit to go inside of this. Inside of this, make sure that you're not bringing them into reality, because we can manifest with an 8. So don't think about it, write a list down, get it out of your head, write how you make the action to move this. You can move forward from this place. Let's see how. Okay, communication. So this is a strong communication. This is the King of Arrows. So this can be another air sign male, that may be, or this is you having to embattle and take on that air sign male, or become that air sign male that removes the emotions from what's actually happened inside of this struggle. What's this 3rd card that came out with it? Oh, this is about the home. This is about the Wren. This is about the child. This is about perhaps the practical, the earth sign child. This is also, though, about the home and the strength of the home and the Wren. Let's see what we've got. Decision of judgment, decision of faith and judgment. All right, so strength and dedication. Okay, 4 more to go. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be a person, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces that's in your life. Or this could be you embodying this mother, this emotional mother. So we've got this balance between the King of Arrows and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups over this Page of Stones, over this child or this home. All right, so this could be two different sides of how you're approaching it, how you're approaching this home and this child and protection of the home. All right, 3 cards to go. Let's see what we got. All right, Air Peeps, let's see what we got. What energies have we got to work with going into December? What energies have we got? We have Temperance. This is a real balancing spot. This is a real healing of our yin and yang. As long as we are looking at our light and dark and we are embracing our shadows, this is our balance of us. See the enlightenment coming into both energies in here. This is our light and our dark, balancing it out, really working with our yin and our yang, really healing, really working on expressing in truth. This is a healing spot for you Air Peeps. All right, 2 more to go. Okay, these are really different to the ones I've done. I thought I'd do a long reading for December. Alright, 2 more to go. What do we got? Alright, Air Peeps, what do we got? 2 more cards for this December. Ooh, so we have the Horse. So this is strong. This is practical. This can be a Gemini energy. But this is a strong practical expression. This is a tilling off the ground. This is a strong, like somebody who is just stable on a financial level, on real practical levels inside. And there's maybe the energy that you're promoting. Again, we've got a lot of people in this top line, perhaps, but here we're talking about, like, you know, the strong practical king that is earthy and in their best is protecting and loving and warm and strong. All right, so 1 more card before we go into the individual star signs. 1 more card before we go into the individual star signs. Ooh. Whatever this is, there is going to be an ending. There's going to be an ending coming to this. To every ending is a new beginning. There's every death, there is a rebirth. We pick from the bones of the old to make our bacon bone and our bone soups to, you know, get the nutrients from our old life to have our new. So you've gone through a massive transition and harvest, and there's new beginnings in here. There's the faith, there's an emotional new beginning. That you have to be careful about this struggle, this struggle in your mind with this King of Arrows. So here we have. So there's an ending in here to everything that you feel that you've been judged, to everything that you've been through in all of these transitions. This reflection of yourself is going to create this healing. This now is a real point that you really need to really jump into your emotions and really jump into what inspires you. And if I was going to say one thing, I'd say put your music on and dance. That's what that card says to me right now. If this is you, air sign, I think you should get in the middle of this and dance. Really change your energy to get this spiritual new beginning, to reap what, you know, to make that harvest, this triumph, like over this ace and this struggle in here. You need to dance, right? Because you're going to be inspired. Things are going to change. This is maybe you. This is the king. Like any of these cards can be you or somebody you know. But this king here is really taking a hold of this practical, no more bullshit, this king. All right, so 3 cards. 4. We're going to start with Gemini. All right, Gemini peeps. So let's see what we got for the Gemini peeps. Alright, what do we got for the Gemini peeps? For December. What do we got? Alright, that's interesting. So, this is the King of Cups. So for Gemini, this could be that you are dealing with a water sign male, but this is really battling for the heart. And I'm not saying I'm battling on it, but this is taking on the challenge to embattle your heart. We have 2 sides to that though, because somewhere in there, you got a little bit of boredom going on. Now, boredom is a bit like recycling your water, not recycling, refining, like, what do we call it? Filtering. So it's like you're filtering your emotions about something. It's a rest spot. So this is not a drama llama, but it means it could be that you're bored with this sort of person, that this is not coming through. Maybe they're not coming through as the king. Because the king of, he didn't turn up the King of Water, but nonetheless, this might be an emotional, dreamy guy that maybe is not necessarily hitting the marks, maybe, or you that might be there, but you're still not feeling it, because this is about ourselves. 1 more for Gemini. What do we got for December? Gemini. And take that one. All right, because this is a time to be creative. You may be finding that you need to be creative, practical. If it's time for you to do a painting, it's time for you to do a painting. If it's time for you to dance, it's time for you to dance. This is also about making money, how you practically make your money. So, you know, how are you being creative? You can be practical in your creativity, or this could be you're being creative about getting your money. All right, so you might not necessarily be focused on this lover, even if they're there, because you sort of focus on creating something else physically. All right, or you're bored with what you've created. Ooh. Okay, Gemini, we go on to Libra, straight out. So this moves on to the Six of Stones. So when we're talking about the Six of Stones, this is about manifesting really on the physical plane. This is about, you know, really getting your money. We're doubling up on our creativity. That's the Three of Stones. And we're doubling up and we're actually getting our honey from it, like getting our honey money, like bees in a trap, bees in a trap. This is exploitation, and if you exploit yourself, it's a really good thing. You can manifest for this position. It's triumph. It's like the Six of Wands, triumph. All right, Libra, two more. What else we got? Two more for Libra. All right, so we have responsibility. So when we're talking about wands, we are talking about faith. We're talking about fire. We're talking about passion and spirit and our sex drive, all of these things. So all of these things, when we're talking about responsibilities, these are the things that we choose to carry. So you may feel that you actually having to be responsible for turning over and making the money, like inside of this, but you're doing this out of your own faith. You know, you're exploiting yourself. There's a really important thing with responsibility is to make sure that you're only carrying your sticks. Other people should be carrying their own burdens. Don't carry other people's burdens. Only carry your own inside of this. But you may feel that you've got responsibility and that inside of your job maybe, and making your money. Okay, and manifesting what you want. All right, one more for Libra. One more for Libra. One more for Libra to December. One more for Libra for December. One more for Libra for December. Ooh. It's taking the power. This is the power and the passion and the strength. So this position here is the green man. We talked about the green man before. You can see he's here. So this five is up the senses, but it's really internalizing. And then that is the battle to get your harvest. You know, we take on this five and we're taking on the responsibility, but here it's really your power of your willpower and your strength and your passion and your drive. All right, there you are, Gemini. And last but not least, we have Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, 3 for you. Thanks for sticking in if you're here. I love that you are. Thank you for being on my journey this year. If you've been hanging in. Ooh, there's one for Aquarius. All right, I love this stone. This stone is like finding little pieces of, it's like this really little piece of faith. It's this little bits of expressed, like trying to, you know, I'm ferreting over here and I'm finding a bit. I'm ferreting, it's my intuition. I'm getting signs, I'm getting symbols. I'm looking under that stone, I'm looking under that stone. So this could be a child, or this could be you with this energy. You might feel like inspiration is coming your way with this little stone. It's like, da, 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 da. All right, so two more for Aquarius. What have we got? Aquarius, what have we got for you for December? All right. That one. Oh, Aquarius has got Aquarius. This is the pole star. This is strong wishes. So when we're manifesting before we're manifesting, right? This is like really putting your eye on your focus, keeping your eye on your target, but really wishing strong and expressing that, Aquarius. You're really in the zone. All right, for this little thing of faith, you wish hard. All right, you'll see the signs. Okay, look for them. Look for feathers. Look for coins. There'll be signs. There'll be signs that changes are there. And what have we got for the last card for Aquarius? For December morning. So inside of getting what you need in this healing, there's a spot here of letting go of the hurts. We go back to this let it go. Some of us think that holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Allowing things to be as they are without constantly struggling over control. Resist the outcome, reminding yourself of an unhappy past event or negative emotion. Letting go with love and compassion. Find yourself a mentor, All right, this is a process. This is a healing card. It is time to emotionally let go of some of the things that have hurt you in the past, Aquarian, because it's time. It's time to heal. There is going to be an ending, and there is going to be a judgment, and there's an ending to all of that. So I really hope, so I really hope that you actually have a great Christmas and December. I am going to do some Christmas reads. I've already done the covers for them, so that must be true. So this has been a big journey for me. It keeps changing. I really love that you're still here. I am gonna do the next read for the water signs. So I really hope you're well. Mahalo.